When you land on our Innobid website, so the first landing page will give you information as to what we are all about. We are transforming your procurement process with automation and AI. And of course, you'll get the three buttons here. One, get started, where of course this gets you into the e-procurement platform, or you can sign in. That's if you have previously created your account, then you can sign in, or you could directly go to registering your business. This will provide us with information about your business, and this can help us match you with potential opportunities. Of course, beyond that, the website also has some information around why you should choose us. Of course, a brief history of our story, of course, also our mission and vision, as well as core values, and of course, then welcoming you to join us in making a difference. But you can also learn about our team. And of course, with the team profiles, you can always access their emails and the links to their LinkedIn profiles to read more about their work. But of course, then we also welcome you to join us and by get started accessing the Innobid platform. But of course, also on the same landing page, you can still find some news and updates. For example, we have the recent news around us being backed by Faster Capital, but also we also have a newsletter that we did with in partnership with the International Trade Center's year community in 2024 that you can also read about. And of course, we will keep this updated as we go. And of course, at this point, you could subscribe to more updates around news and other events and activities that we'll be doing. On the same landing page, you can also learn about our other services beyond the e-procurement platform, which is mainly around the capacity building programs, as well as, of course, the advocacy that we do both on anti-corruption as well as inclusive advocacy. And of course, we also have our partners, Faster Capital, that is helping us in resource mobilization, and Accountability Lab, that is has always been supporting us since from the very beginning, as far as positioning our product and our solution for transparency, good governance, and accountability goes, especially in the public sector. Of course, you can contact us by providing your name, email, and any message, and we will be able to respond to that. Thank you. To access the e-procurement platform, you'll click on Get Started, and this will open a brief sign up form where you can fill in your full name, your email address, choose a password, confirm the password, and choose your account type. Now, we have three different accounts that you can create with Innobid procurement platform or Innobid e-procurement platform. That is, you could sign up as a vendor who is a business owner, mainly an MSME, and who is keen on accessing tenders to supply to different institutions. You could also sign up as a procurement official. This will be this gives you access this gives you access to the platform as a procurement official. If you're coming from a procurement department, if you're keen on having a tool that can help you collect bids from different suppliers, evaluate them, and of course choose the successful bid. Then you could also sign up as a citizen who is interested in a monitoring role, as far as just making sure that transparency and accountability in procurement is there. So if you're a big fan of that and you just want to see processes more transparent, then you can sign up as a citizen. And of course, you'll also have access to some level of information as far as transparency goes. So after choosing the account type or the account that you would like to register, and of course you are allowed to register with different email addresses for different accounts. If you feel like you would maybe at one point you can use the different functionalities of vendor, procurement, official, or citizen, but you'll need a unique email for that. However, we expect that at least one person can choose one account type. So once you choose your account type, of course, you'll go through the whole process of verifying your email. So an email will send to you, you'll verify your email and then come back to log in. Now, when you come to sign in, for example, now if you sign in as a procurement official, if you had signed up as a procurement official, the first page that will open is for you to choose the plan that you'd like to go for. So currently we have two plans. We have the Innobid Standard and the Innobid AI. Of course, the Innobid Standard gives you all the automation features without the AI, but of course, then Innobid AI gives you all the automation in addition to the AI capabilities. You will proceed to make the payment before you can access the dashboard and the system to be able to make use of it. When you sign up as a vendor or a business owner or a supplier or an MSME, the first page that will open up is a page for you to create your business profile. This is a priority page for now because we need to get as much information as possible about your business for us to be able to tailor services for you, but also then help you with as far as procurement support goes. We also need this information to help you or to match your business with any potential procurement opportunities. So this will be the first page where you will be required to provide information around the personal information of yourself in the facts section, followed by business registration and legal status information. Then, of course, this will be followed by the business ownership and management information, followed by financial information around the business. Then, of course, you also provide some capacity building or business capacity and experience information. Of course, we'll also require the technical capabilities information regarding the business and its founders, but of course, also the compliance and integrity information of the business. We'll also require information around your development and support needs. Then, of course, we will have a documentation checklist of documents that we also require to verify. And then, of course, you will do a declaration and consent to us using your information to match you to potential opportunities, as well as also provide tailored support for you. Then, of course, this will be submitted to us, and this is where the AI model will also kick in to help us use this information to match you and help break that barrier of access to procurement opportunities. But of course, beyond that, you could also access the dashboard, you could access tenders, you could access tender history, you could access resources or a resource center that provides you information around procurement resources, best practices, guidelines, and the likes. You could customize your notification, and of course, you could do many other customizations under your settings. When you sign up as a citizen, like I said, your main role is to monitor the last mile implementation of tenders, but also the award, making sure that there's transparency and accountability in the award of tenders. And of course, that's a key unique selling point of our platform that many other procurement platforms out there may not have this, helping you verify that yes, this tender is accurate based on citizen feedback, but also, of course, do that last mile monitoring. Of course, then beyond also the AI capability, which is also a very unique selling point. So as a citizen, you can definitely access a dashboard, and your dashboard will be customized with 4 tabs. One, it will tell you which are the active tenders currently, and then of course, which ones or how many actually were recently awarded. So you could see the number and of course also get into the details of which ones are those. So you'll see the number of active tenders and their details. You also see the number of recently awarded tenders and their details that will be in the last 30 days. You'll also see reported irregularities, and those are, basically that citizen reports that speak to irregularities in tenders. And of course, you'll see the number and as well as the specifics Then, of course, you'll also view other tender statistics. And of course, you can also access that through the same tab on the dashboard. Of course, beyond that, you could get into the details of available tenders, awarded tenders, and a critical part, which is a critical role of a citizen, is to report an irregularity. So anytime you come and then you've seen the available active tenders or maybe awarded tenders and you feel like you think there is a discrepancy somewhere or there is an anomaly somewhere in that tender, it could be due to beneficial ownership or it could be due to price inflation or price exaggeration or many other anomalies. You could come here to report the irregularity. So you'll select the tender that you're referring to. And of course, then you'll also choose the type of irregularity. Is it fraud? Is it conflict of interest? Or is it others that you can type out? Then, of course, you'll choose the specific type of irregularity subtype, which is it bid manipulation? Is it unfair evaluation? Is it other misconduct? Or others like, is it price exaggeration? Is it beneficial ownership discrepancy or manipulation and stuff like that? Then, of course, you can also provide a detailed description of that report. And of course, you could choose to provide your name and contact, but of course, this is optional in case you want to be anonymous. Then you submit your report. And of course, this will be a key way for us to evaluate if the tenders were awarded in the most accountable, transparent manner. And of course, this feedback really plays a key role. So citizens have a perfect and clear role, and of course, a very important role to play in this procurement ecosystem. And this enables them to play that role.